Hi Aquarius, and welcome to your Valentine's week forecast from February 8th to February 14th. And before I start, let me tell you I'm changing this format from 3 cards to 5 cards, so actually we can see a little bit more of a week, while daily I'm going to reduce from 5 cards to 3 or even possibly 1, because it's probably much easier to get a quick flavor of a day, and it's easy for us to memorize and focus on one thing and one thing only. Also, I want to thank everybody for actually supporting my channel. This is brand new. It's a completely brand new venture for me. I have never tried to do anything online, and also getting my first clients who ordered the readings, I was very flattered. But my goal currently is really to build this channel and try to help as many people as possible. And I cannot tell you how much I appreciate over 170 subscribers at this stage. Where I want to get is to 500, because at that stage I would like to kind of have weekly live sessions where you can just jump in and participate, and I don't know, make them Saturday evening, and we can just quickly kind of go and address your quick questions, and of course it will be free. It will be my dedication to my dedicated subscribers. So again, thank you, and please, if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe and like and share, because also if you subscribe, like and share, you can enter Valentine's Day contest, which the link for that is going to be at the end of this weekly. So all you need to do is after you subscribe and you like the video, you just need to put your name and say I'm entering in the contest. And if you are being drawn, I'm going to contact you, and then you're going to give me all this information. Alright, so let's go and see what our horoscope is saying this week. And of course you know that I'm Aquarius like you. And so let's see what is going on here. I have to say I am so happy to finally see something that is encouraging. We had, so weird things happening to us in the last while. And I think, that we are kind of getting rid of some stuff, even though the baseline is still kind of our fears. Oh my God, something will happen. Don't let it happen. Oh, no, please no. Okay? You know what I mean? No? You don't know what I mean? Here, let me show you.
Too drunk and I fall in love. Too drunk and I make mistakes. I'm too.
Alright, are we on the same page now? Yes. Alright, so Aquarius, our suit, remember, is suit of sky or swords. We are looking up. Everybody is so afraid of these swords, and we should embrace them. They're so cool. Why? Swords come from heaven. This is the gateway. The first energy that kind of blasts you is a little bit powerful, but you know what? We can handle it. We are the weirdos of the horoscope. So, you know what? What are those weirdos asking this week? So the crowning here is Earth Queen. It's Valentine's. Guess what the other signs? Valentine falls into Aquarius segment. So we are the rulers, and guess who has to be pampered? The Earth Queen. So yes, the Earth Queen. And you know what? We want the groups come to us. We are the basically sign of the groups. We want other people to we will allow them. We love friends. We want them to bask in the sun with us. And even this kind of isolated little thing over here, we are going to invite them because we love people. It is very hard for us Aquarians to have a Valentine's Day, right? We always want to have a group of people. It is very hard for us. It's heartbreaking. So no wonder this is telling us things to avoid. We would like to invite every John, Harry, and Matt, and Sally to our Valentine's Day, and you know what? That will be just spell disaster, because you know what? Not everybody is as open-minded and good-hearted, and people took advantage of us in the past, and they didn't realize that we just love the world. It doesn't mean that we don't want a little corner of that world just for us. And I think this week we are getting there. Fun enough, we are getting the same rune, basically, which is a rune of boundaries, which again goes back to kind of funny how things work out. Start something, but know where is the limit, and know who you want to invite to your kind of company and who you don't want to invite to your company. So basically, and I think this is a biggie lesson for us, because this week looks like it's a breakthrough, because look at what you have as opposing forces. You have Tower reversed. So what is happening here? Like these cats, they just lost their balance. There is no balance. We are, we know what they are going to do. They're going to land on their feet, but they're still going to get trained into it. There is thunder, there's a whole bunch of stuff happening here, and they're really, really not enjoying themselves. Okay, in this position, it's a bit better. Like the major disaster will be avoided. And there is another Aquarius here. You want to come and say hi? Just really, really quickly. Hello? Hello, Sapphire? Okay, that was enough, because otherwise she's going to just break all these cards. So the major disaster is going to be averted, and we are going to know, but by somebody trying to get us somewhere into some situation or some other people's problems, or even the issues from the past, because the Tower indicates something from the past. This structure was not built today. This is something that existed, and the foundation was not built on it properly, and it just says, whoa, you know what, this needs to be built properly. But in this particular case, it's already fallen down, and unfortunately it's not down the way it should be. It's nothing to really write home about, but you can survive. It's not what we want, and it is basically, again, telling us to set boundaries. It was the period where we were actually doing lots of thinking, and it shows here in the opportunities. Finally, this is opening up, and guess what? This is sky, and this is Ace of Sky. So Ace of Sky, to tell you, the swords or the sky cards, the sky clan, is the gateway from heaven to basically earth. And this is the very first card in that gateway. The very, very first one. This one is just 9 days later. So we are talking this card having as big energy as Major Arcana. I almost consider it Major Arcana. But swords are ideas. Swords are connected with thoughts, with some deep thinkings that we had. And we obviously did have some thoughts that we, in the process, did not nurture ourselves. And it is a time for pampering ourselves, to kind of enjoy, to come down from the sky to earth and enjoy all these earthly pleasures, which obviously is showing here that we need to embrace. So these 3 cards are something we need to embrace and work on. And this is the week that is a major breakthrough for us, that we are actually learning how to live human energies, and yet we are not giving up on who we are. We still allow this company, and we're still allowing this basking in the sun, but we are choosing the prize for ourselves and being pampered. So Aquarius, again, the rune of boundaries and knowing when to stop and when to go ahead is going to be the theme of the week. Happy Valentine's Day, and again, please subscribe so I can have more people and we can have this group. I want you guys to be my group of people, where I have this 500 of you, and every week I can just do this live reading and live interaction, and you can get your question answered right on the spot. That would make me very happy and very energized. And of course, I would set my boundaries, that I would not allow just one person to kind of take advantage, because I want each of you to have that participation. And lastly, there is a Valentine's Day contest, and all you have to do is follow the link and just enter there, I'm entering the contest. Make sure you subscribe and you liked, and off you go. On the 14th, I'm going to draw, and I'm going to click on your moniker on YouTube and let you know my email where you can send me the information and we can organize it. So Aquarius, thank you very much. I think I like what I see. I hope you also are going to enjoy the week preluding Valentine's. This also could be meaning that somebody will actually call you from the past, even though it looks to me it's going to be just really to test the waters, not necessarily to invite for Valentine's Day, but it's going to be up to us to set these boundaries and at the same time be open. So if this is somebody coming from your past, which is possible because we have the priest and we have the decision and we have this is just my last note to you, then I would say, be very, very careful with this. So I'm going to leave you with, a commentary on Tower, commentary on the boundaries. So this is how this might look like. I certainly had a lot of that in the last 2-3 months. It just like felt I was falling. I was like in free fall all the time. I'm so glad that finally I can look up, sky, swords. That's us. All right, Aquarius. Happy Valentine's Day. Check the dailies, enter the contest, and I'll talk to you next week.